Welcome everybody to another edition, a new video, some new fire, the Jamez Report. Today we're going to be talking about Drew McIntyre and the possibilities that just maybe, just possibly, up in the air. It's a rumor that, and many people feel like since Bobby Lashley's won this WWE title, that Drew McIntyre is being pushed to look stronger, better, and faster than the current champion is right now. All that coming up here on the Jamez Report. And as always, if you like the content, you like the video, please feel free. It's absolutely free. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It helps me. And also, you always get the new content, the new fire that hits the squeets out here. And you never miss an up-to-date video. So I'm listening. And by the way, for those of you who ain't noticed, I got me a new background. I'm going to be changing locations of where I'm going to be doing these videos. That way I can begin to put the green screen into effect. I'm going to begin teaching myself how to put stuff back that way. If I'm talking about AEW, boom, it's going to be in the background. And I'm talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin, boom, background. Drew McIntyre, boom. Raw, boom. It's going to be there. So anyway, I was listening to the Hall of Fame podcast, which is Booker T and Brad Gilmore. And I was listening to it yesterday. And they brought up a good point. Well, a good question, I should say. Brad brought up a good question that he felt like, did Booker T feel like that since Bobby has won the championship, have they not been pushing him as strong as they've been pushing Drew McIntyre to look? Have they been pushing Drew McIntyre to look even stronger, better, faster in matches than Bobby Lashley himself? And Booker, he didn't disagree, but he also didn't agree. He said that, you know what, they should be booking Drew McIntyre to look stronger, to look better. You got to book the man as if he really can beat the almighty Bobby Lashley. They also talked about the disappointment of the Hunt business separating, that they feel like it's too soon. And I 100% agree with that, because I feel like they had a babyface run left in them before they split up, because they was getting over. From what I could read on social media, from what I was gathering from fans all around the world on social media altogether, that the Hunt business, man, hey, they're fire, man. They was getting over. And, in this pandemic world, if you can, how I keep up with the trends of who's getting over and who's not is I go to social media and I see what people are saying about these performers, these wrestlers, these superstars. And you know what? Yeah, I feel like it was too soon for the Hunt business to separate, especially in the storyline of what you see going on. Maybe after WrestleMania, I could see something like that, where you separate them, where you push one of them out the group. But as far as Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre goes, Booker T was saying, they need to make McIntyre look stronger than Lashley, that, hey, this guy has a chance. This guy has the ability to overcome the almighty Lashley. And to Brad Gilmore's point, I agree that I do. When he first said it, I never paid any mind to all the what was going on with Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley. But then I really took the time to watch how Bobby Lashley's matches have went, because I have it on DVR. So I went back to the matches that Bobby Lashley's had, the last couple matches, and the fact that Shelton Benjamin, which was a total shoot, by the way, I think that when he took Bobby Lashley off his feet there when they broke up, and Bobby Lashley, I don't feel like has looked as strong since conquering The Miz and demolishing The Miz. He hasn't looked like this almighty beast. And yes, I don't ever like anyone looking invincible, but mainly if they're a babyface, I'm more for someone looking invincible if they are a heel, because you want that mountain you have to climb. You want that story of who is going to be the babyface, who's the man to knock this guy off his feet. knock him off the tippy top of the mountain. And that's why The Miz was so good, because The Miz was never invincible when he's a heel. When The Miz is a heel, not what he's doing with John Morrison, but when The Miz is a heel and he's a champion and he's at his prime, I think of him with Maurice. I feel like when he had that Intercontinental Championship run, to bet the example, he wasn't invincible, but he had an answer for everything. He could always find a way to hold on to that title. So it was like you was invested in his matches because you was like, well, who's going to be the guy? And is this the guy that's going to do it? Because there was a lot of times, man, that you just was like, this is it, man. This is who's going to take the title off of him. They got him. And then, man, he would worm his way out of there. I mean, every single time. Now, that all being said, Drew McIntyre getting booked. He has looked unstoppable, but in his matches. But Bobby Lashley has jumped him. Bobby Lashley has weakened Drew McIntyre. But if you're asking me, I don't think that as far as they've been booked since Lashley's won the title off Miz, Drew McIntyre does look like the favorite. If I'm a betting man, I'm betting my money on Drew McIntyre is going to win, not just based on the rumors that they wanted to give him his WrestleMania moment in front of the live audience. And I'm all for that, and I understand that. But, man, the love and support that Bobby Lashley has had, and when he won the title, all the love of which he had. And look, we've had a babyface champion for over a year. I don't want to see a babyface champion right now. I want to have Bobby Lashley have a decent run. I don't think Bobby Lashley can have the run that Roman Reigns has had, but Raw needs a heel champion. And eventually SmackDown is going to get themselves a babyface champion. I don't think it's going to be at WrestleMania, but that's neither here or there. The truth of the matter is, I'm okay with whoever wins the match. I can tell you right now, I'm pulling for Bobby Lashley because I feel like it's Bobby Lashley's time, and I feel like that Bobby Lashley needs Bobby Lashley needs the win more than Drew McIntyre. A loss to Drew McIntyre right now doesn't hurt Drew McIntyre, but a loss to Bobby Lashley, man, that hurts Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley cannot afford to lose this title right now. Drew McIntyre needs to go to WrestleMania, put up a heck of a fight, but either get outsmarted because of MVP, and that's the way they want to do. They want to cop out that way, fine. But I'd rather see a straight-up victory. Bobby Lashley's the better man. Bobby Lashley got the better of Drew McIntyre. I don't want to see Drew as champion anymore. And it's nothing against Drew McIntyre, but I've seen it. I've seen it happen twice now where we had Orton as a transitional champion, but we need a heel champion on it all. Pure and simple. I can't be any more pure and simple than that. So, in retrospect, yes, Drew McIntyre has been booked to look stronger than Bobby Lashley. In hindsight, yes, you need him to look strong, and to Booker T's point, that you do need him to look strong to say, hey, man, this guy can take out Bobby Lashley. But I think the right call to me is Bobby Lashley holding on to that, is retaining the title at WrestleMania. That's the right decision in my books. I don't think it's going to happen, but to me, you can't go wrong with that decision. I feel like that's the right decision. I feel like the fans are more supportive of Bobby Lashley than they are Drew McIntyre right now. And I really feel like that's what you're going to see. I feel like if Drew McIntyre wins the title, I feel like the fans are going to turn on him in a heartbeat. So that all being said, guys, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be watching NWA Power. And I'll have a video on that, what happens on now. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a great and wonderful rest of your evening.